Welcome to Texas Top Homes, where home buying, selling, and financing are all simplified. I'm your host, Freeman Sawyer, and with me as usual is the queen of closing costs, Nancy Curry. Joining us today in the Skyline Studios, we have Phil Crone with the Dallas Builders Association, Ronnie Lyles with Operation Finally Home, and Donnie Evans with Altura Homes. Thanks for joining us on the show.
Great to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Say a mortgage company or a real estate agency or any organization wanted to sponsor a fundraiser. They would just come to you and maybe say, hey, I want to do a 5K run, walk, or a golf tournament. Would that be acceptable?
Absolutely. I would put them in touch with Molly Halliday. She's our VP of Marketing. She would give them some ideas on how to do that, and we would specify the funds to go to whatever project they wanted it to go to.
And that's an example of some of our members have stepped up, and they haven't done a 5K yet, although that would be really interesting to do. I like to run, not to say that I run well, but the really cool thing that one of our members did last year, and they're hoping to repeat this year, is a event called Red, White Brew. So we had a local brewery in the area that opened their doors and opened their kegs and let everybody in. There was a charge at the door, donations on top of that, and we raised several $1,000s for Operation Finally Home, and those can go specifically to Dallas BA projects. So absolutely would love to have some of our members step up, some of the folks in the community step up and organize a fundraiser, because that helps cover in large part the labor that you can't get that paid for. That's a lot of that $75,000 delta
Sure.
that Donnie said, or that Ronnie says we need to have covered, and those are the type of things that, like I said, really show how well galvanized our membership is.
Let me back up a little bit on some homework. So we have this great cause. We're gonna help a lot of vets, or although that we can. But how far back do you start on finding a Phil with a Builders Association and a Donnie that's a home builder? How long does that process take to find those guys that'll actually jump in and participate and donate their time and help raise money, and the trades that come with it, and the connections and the Rolodex? How long does it take to put that part together?
Operation Finally Home is very lucky to have partnered with the Dallas Builders Association. Phil Crone and his crew are just such great champions of our cause. And so Phil does a great job of keeping Operation Finally Home at the forefront with the members. When it comes to someone like Donnie Evans and Altura Homes, they stepped up and approached us and said, we want to build the next home in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Phil and his team have said they would like to keep a project or two going per year. We actually have 3 going right now, and that's because Altura stepped up and said, let us participate. So we can't do it without a recipient, but we also can't do it without the help of these gentlemen here.
And we got started just starting to figure out, as we were coming out of the downturn, the association was trying to make a number of changes, and among those, our charitable efforts were kind of at a crossroads, and we were trying to see where we were going to place those efforts, and the group we were with before wasn't around anymore. So we thought, and especially a lot of members on our board being Vietnam veterans who didn't get the appreciation that they deserve, no matter what people think about the war, at least now we appreciate our soldiers, and that wasn't always the case back then. That still was right at the top of their mind, and when Operation Finally Home came to us with an opportunity to partner in the way that we partnered, they embraced it wholeheartedly, and that was about 3 years ago, and ever since it's just been a mission of love, a labor of love, and something that's going to go on as long as the need's there.
Yeah, what a great team you guys have put together. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Ronnie, how can folks find out a little more information about Operation Finally Home? Do you have a website?
We do, operationfinallyhome.org. They can go on that. They can find out what projects we currently have underway. If someone wants to apply to receive a home, there's an application form online as well.
What about the listeners? What if they want to donate some of that money that Donnie was talking about?
If they go to our website, they can click on Help a Hero Now, and it will go into the general fund, or they can specify to a particular project where they want the money to go.